our remigrant campaign, in terms of persons coming back to own homes, we have seen a lot of Guyanese living in the States and Toronto returning home and returning back to Guyana and establishing homes, building homes, which we call CPL, like how we had a Pepsi IPL. This has tremendous potential for us because you have players from India, Pakistan, Sri Lanka, and Australia, all of whom have large diaspora out here that we can attract and bring into the market. What about our festivities and how we market our festivities? For example, when EasyJet was in operation, GTA partnered with EasyJet for a holy package, and we filled the place up. We even had a Ramadan package, and we filled the place up. Because people are yearning for these type of packages that address specific festivity. Each festivity has its own attraction, and we have to work towards developing a product that make use of our rich cultural diversity, the potential of our rich cultural diversity. And if culture has a great role to play in tourism. Culture is a main driving force in the tourism business. And we also have to look at how we want to expand that cultural diversity. Where we have come from in the sector is also admirable. In 2001, we had approximately 700 hotel rooms in the country. Today we have more than 3,100 hotel rooms. The private resorts and hotels are investing more than $32 billion right now in expansion of their facilities. And this is outside of the Marriott that is under construction and hopefully will come into operation by August. In addition to this, at Whitewater, we have a large investment going on there that would see one of the most beautiful eco river resort, not only in the Caribbean but in all of South America, being established right now. And these facilities are built because of the seriousness both the private sector and the public sector is putting towards tourism and tourism business. We just had a major investment by the Princess Group in a 7D, am I right? 7D cinema with a modern gaming arcade. If you go there on weekends, it's packed. Adding infrastructure that can bring benefit, that gives the tourists options. So a lot of this is going on at home. We also have the expansion of the Shadijagan International Airport. And we are hoping that this airport is going to become a major regional hub. For a matter of fact, we are hoping to meet a very senior team from COPA later this month. And that team is looking at establishing a link with COPA. That opens up an excitingly new horizon for us in the industry, with all of South America and Latin America being linked through our destination. So the product is emerging as one that the government and the private sector is committed to develop in a serious manner. That is why we are here to coordinate with you, Mr. Clive Lloyd. And I want to introduce, I've just seen him walking in, Mr. Clive Lloyd to you. And Mr. Clive Lloyd is one of our tourism brand faces that we're using for Guyana now. And I ask you to put your hands together for Mr. Clive Lloyd. This is one of the internationally recognized faces that we are using to promote and share our product, not to sell our product, but to share our product with the rest of the world. I do not want to be premature, but I want to say to you too that there is serious commitment by another airline to start up operation by October. Am I right? October? By October this year. Now, we are hoping that we can have some bilaterals during this visit, and very shortly some announcements in that regard can be made. So we will have, by the end of this year, I'm confident, at least 2 additional alternatives coming into the market. But we believe the market has grown to such an extent that even with these additions, we will be flying at great capacity. And there will still be a need for additional capacity. I want to assure investors in the tourism sector, I want to assure travel agents that we are now on an aggressive push in advertising and promoting Guyana. For a matter of fact, many of you may not know that there is a program called Gold Rush that has been done by Discovery Channel. And Gold Rush is the #1 Friday night program on American TV by Discovery Channel. And it's all about Guyana. And you know what is the #2 program? The Making of Gold Rush. It was so successful that the people from Discovery Channel pulled all their equipment out of Chile. And instead of filming one part of the episode in Guyana, they are currently filming the entire episode in Guyana. They're investing more than $2.5 billion in filming the entire episode in Guyana. We have the History Channel, BBC, naming Guyana as one of 50 destinations you must visit in a lifetime. We have Miss Universe visiting, Akon, Rick Ross, R. Kelly is coming in August. These are some of the international figures and branding that we have attached to the product. All coming indeed at very great cost, both to the public and the private sector, but very, very important. We also have Fortune magazine. Fortune magazine, Fortune 500, has given Guyana a 6-page feature, 75% of which is based on our tourism and tourism potential. So we are investing in the marketing aspect, in the promotional aspect. But what you will see over the next few years is a direct, targeted, structured campaign among our diaspora for second, third generation. Because in that target group lies tremendous potential in growing the market and expanding the market. As I said, we wanted this to be a very interactive session. So before I close and open the floor for discussion, I want to make one more point. And that is, in our Remigrant campaign, in terms of persons coming back to own homes, we have seen a lot of Guyanese living in the States and Toronto, returning home and returning back to Guyana and establishing homes, building homes. Which means that a ready traffic, a constant traffic is being developed between the two localities. That traffic would require reliable air service and inexpensive air service. I'm not saying air service that makes a loss. I'm saying inexpensive air service. One that does not exploit the market, but balances profit with the service they have to provide. We want to say to the operators here that there were many difficulties, there were many hurdles We know the challenges, we know the mistakes, but I ask you, like our president has asked, let us not look back. Let us not complain. Let us take this opportunity that we've sat on for too long and develop this opportunity into good prospects for Guyana and for the people of Guyana, both over here and back home. With these few words, I thank you.
All right, thank you very much, Minister.
Thank you.